We had a hail shower. The track, a heavy 9 and icy, was set. The mile shoot, beautiful run down the back. And they're racing. Multinational flew away from the inside and Playhouse Patron comes over. Park looks for a spot with Sky High. He wants to go forward in the centre. Fridge is throwing the head around. Goes into fourth, the grey, and then Classic Rogue, who's down on the inside. Noteworthy caught out wide near the back, was simply underneath it. Likewise, Captain Chaos. And 2.5 to Without Reg at the tail. Playhouse Patron runs down the back with 1,200 metres to go, clear from Multinational. Sky High's up on the outside, and they'll follow just off them by Noteworthy, and Fridge is still a little bit keen in the centre. They started to slow down from Classic Road. The three at the back were simply in the middle. On the inside, Captain Chaos, and last Without Reg. And Noteworthy had to go back and lose a length and a half there, and is still out 3 wide near the back of the field. So they come off the back, and Playhouse Patron leads the way by about 3/4 to Multinational, who popped away from the inside for Brad Parnham. So now out 3 wide, the favourite Sky High. Frigid still keen in the middle. Classic Rogue the inside. Now Noteworthy latches onto the back of the favourite Sky High. Simply's in the middle. Captain Chaos the inside, and Without Reg 3 wide at the back. Only about 6 covers the field around the turn. Multinational bolted up on the outside of Playhouse Patron. Sky High 3 wide, and wider out Noteworthy. Classic Rogue the inside. Frigid Without Reg travelled into the race well, and then Simply and further back Captain Chaos. But Multinational has raced up and taken the lead with Sky High giving chase. Noteworthy on the outside. Without Reg can't go on. Multinational and Sky High come together in a ding-dong go. Noteworthy late, Multinational, Sky High, Noteworthy lunges, Multinational, Noteworthy, Multinational maybe. Maybe Multinational, a nose to Noteworthy, who really dived right on the line, made it very close. It's very close to a dead heat. From Sky High, close up in the middle third, Simply ran on from the back into fourth. Captain Chaos picked up some late ground. Playhouse Patron the inside, and then Frigid, followed by Without Reg and Classic Rogue. It's a photo finish. Multinational was clinging on, number 3, with Noteworthy lunging on the outside. Sky High in the middle. Multinational, geez, a trier, stretches his neck. And he has won. Number 3 is first. Number 3 is the winner, Multinational. Second is 9, Noteworthy. Very good run, Noteworthy. And things were against him in the run for sure. Had to go back after being caught wide. Took its medicine, then tracked the favourite into the race. Just couldn't quite get there. Sky High was tough because it did some bullocking work on speed all the way. And Simply ran on from the backs, getting closer. Captain Chaos a much better run today, getting his toe into the ground. And then we had Playhouse Patron. So it could turn out to be a reasonable form race despite the heavy 9 conditions, especially through the winter anyway. We've got to get the wet tracks. It's a nose by neck, and Multinational has clung on to win for Brad Parnham, 7.10 and 2.30. Noteworthy at $2. Sky High at $1.40. So we'll head downstairs. Stuart has some competitive racing in the last few days. Here today, some close finishes, and also during the week as well at Bunbury and here at Pinjarra. We're going to head downstairs. It's 141.77. 141.77. Here's Lockie.
Thanks, Rich. And winning trainer Neville Parnham joins me now. Neville, congratulations on the win. Multinational out to the mile today. Were you reserved coming into this afternoon's program, or were you always confident that he'd see out a strong mile?
Oh, no, not at all. He's never been out there before, and I think he went out to 1,500 metres last prep, or about a year ago, right at the end of it. But he's nice and sound, and had a few foot issues over the years, but this time around he's been perfect and had a good long spell. So I'm really happy with the horse today. He's done a good job.
To his credit, he was headed today as well, but he really fought back, and that has been a trait of his over the last 12 to 18 months when he's got that little bit older. Yeah,
certainly. He's a never say die. When he's headed doesn't mean he's always beat. So I thought once the Wizard had got past it, it's usually hard to fight back to beat him, but Brad gets the best out of him, and he certainly did today, and it was a good win.
From a handicapping perspective, he's getting to that tricky mark. What do you do with him now? Does he have a good race in him at handicap level?
Oh, I'm not sure. You know, he's really probably got nowhere to go. The 78 plus races, I think there's a 1200 coming up, but after that there's nothing. So he might find himself a little bit of a freshen up, and you know, there's a possibility I might look at Kalgoorlie, but that's still a fair way off. So yeah, we'll have a think about it and work him out.
How do you assess the chances of Caporetto in the next?
Oh, he's first up, so you know, on a tough track today, pretty trying. He will. He might find it a little bit testing, but and he's an unknown on it. But he trialled good on it the other day, and he's pretty fit for a first up run, and he never lets me down.
Well done here. Good luck later today.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parnham, and here's Brad Parnham catching up with Scotty.
Well, Bradley joins us now. Before we even talk about multinational, let's talk about the prelim. Brad, how was the hail shower?
Yeah, no, it wasn't fun, mate. Honestly, he was freezing cold, and I felt for the horse, really, because they were sort of copping it a bit, and to my horse's credit, he copped it well, but no, it was a bit nasty in the prelim, but yeah, once the hail went past, it was okay.
First time to a mile, and he had to do it tough when he was headed clearly on the outside.
Yeah, definitely. He travelled real strong throughout, and we probably didn't break any records really up front, but he sort of cruised up at the top of the straight, and you know, Pikey's horse actually sort of got its head in front of me, and then to my horse's credit, he dug deep, and I wasn't sure if we got there on the line, but it was a good effort for him to stick his neck out.
He's basically hit the top now of the 78 plus bracket in terms of the weights. Could he go to a lower listed event and pinch one?
Yeah, look, hopefully. He's been stuck in this sort of rating for a little bit where you don't know where to go with him, but yeah, look, hopefully he can find the right sort of race, and if he gets low enough on the weights, you give him a bit of a sneaky chance.
You're a big Kalgoorlie man. Would you be able to talk your dad into taking him to a Hannon's?
I wouldn't say I'm a big Kalgoorlie man, but yeah, look, I don't know. Leave that to Nifty.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
There's Brad Parnham. He combines with his father, Neville, and multinational to take out the fourth here at Pinjarra Park. Speaking of big Kalgoorlie men, Michael Heaton, race 3 at Port Hedland is only 3 minutes away. Can I get your top 4 selections ahead of the Pertec Port Hedland handicap?
Oh, my ears really pricked up when I heard Kalgoorlie lock, but my numbers here are 7, 6, 1 and 5. This is my best of the day, Mercy and Him. Was a good run 2 starts ago, ran all the fastest closing sectionals, and then last time out, over-raced, but was still only beaten 2 lengths by Zadar Rock. Gets 1.5 kilos on him. He actually carries 8.5 kilos less here, with Zadar Rock lumping the 63.5. So I thought Mercy and Him at $4 was a bet. I'll go his way and make him my best from 6 in One Above All. Has been hitting the line really strongly his last couple of starts. He's a nice consistent horse. He steps up to a mile. He's 1 from 1 this track distance. Zadar Rock, the favourite, in for 3rd. He's got 63.5 kilos. I cannot recall a horse winning with that weight. Perhaps It's a Him maybe at Broome won with something about that a couple of years ago, but you don't often see it. So if he beats me, he's just too good. I'm happy to take him on today. And 5 in Uniqueen next best. Gets 0.5 kilo on One Above All for being beaten on your nose by him last time out. Second up from a freshen up and ran all the fastest closing sectionals. Really, she should make a nice Port Hedland horse. 7, 6, 1 and 5, but I'm keen to be with Mercy and Him.
7, Mercy and Him